Hello everyone. Today is Thursday, September 18th, 2025 at 12:41 a.m. in the morning. I should be asleep right now, but I'm not going to be very long on here. So thankfully, the perps kept trying to suppress it, but thankfully I got help with another night of hotel. And no matter whether if I do the videos in the dark or if I use my phone data, whatever, the stalkers still illegally find my location everywhere I'm at. So I wanted to live stream last night, but I didn't get to. And I kept trying to live stream yesterday, like several hours ago. And the stalkers, they kept illegally blocking me from, they kept illegally blocking me and suppressing me. And they probably were suppressing people from coming in the live stream as well. And so they illegally planted that homeless perp to be at that spot on purpose to trigger and upset me, and everybody sided with him like they always do. And they make a false narrative to lie and say that that man was minding his business and you went over to harass him, which if you're really targeted, you know that they plant stalkers to do and say stuff to upset you and make you feel more torture. It's torture and discomfort enough to be on the streets. Why the hell can't I sit where it can make me sit where I could be comfortable, and then dealing with being possibly considered on the autism spectrum and then suffering OCD and PTSD, Tourette's, and everything else. He did that on purpose. So the fake perps defending him, go fuck yourselves. Now they had the fake perp that was a fake new subscriber named Texas Maid that kept on triggering me with making fake comments and she was born in 1988, which means she's younger than me, and almost every comment was girl this, girl. Bitch, I don't even fucking know you. And so then she tried to make dozens and dozens of whatever fake comments, and then just to come a couple of hours ago and make that fake smart ass comment. So that's what they'll do. They'll come and pretend that they're supporting you, and then they act like they want to watch all your videos, and then like they're hunting for something. Like, if you don't know about this targeting, you don't know about gang stalking, shut the fuck up trying to judge people, bitch. Excuse me. So, but the fact that she kept addressing me as girl in every comment, bitch, you a perp. And then she was perping with the red in her fake background on her YouTube picture too. Excuse me. So, and then the other person that made the fake comment tried to pretend to talk. He came in my live stream trying to pretend to talk like he was targeted a couple of days ago. And then he has the wrong freaking definition of what gang stalking means. And trying to call me mentally ill. So they kept blocking and suppressing me from getting help yesterday meaning the 17th, because now today is the 18th, and I officially feel like my day was fucking ruined yesterday. Like, I officially had a bad day yesterday. And I already did the video about the fake ass Best Western Bayou Inn hotel, you know. So and I told y'all about the other stuff, but later on later on in the evening and nighttime was much better, you know. I went to go swimming for like 30 minutes. I wish I could have got to swim longer. I went swimming for 30 minutes and I took a shower, and I had a really good dinner with like Japanese appetizers and Japanese soda and Japanese not exactly an ice cream sandwich, but kind of like it. But I can't believe how good it was, you know. But now I have like $6 and something left in the bank and no cash. And I tried yesterday, but you know, I'm trying to get. And also yesterday made me feel hated by everybody. Made me feel like everybody hates me, you know. So it's like I was like, where is everybody? Where my supporters, you know? And the stalkers they're trying to make sure that they want me to be on the streets as uncomfortable and as tortured as possible. Like, to be like an open prison, like an open air prison. But, you know, for them to strategically plant that homeless perp to sit like precisely right there. That was on purpose. That was on purpose. Excuse me. So yeah, but I'm thankful and glad to have a hotel for tonight. But and I'm well, later this morning I get to have breakfast here. But I'm trying to get help with more nights, and unfortunately this hotel is like closer to the $100 range. Excuse me. So I don't even know who can help me with $120 for another night, because the other hotel that I was at for like a couple of weeks, that's almost about the price of this hotel. But you know what? It's Thursday, so they raised the prices slightly on Thursday, and then the hotel prices are like outrageous on the weekends. But I mean, I'm trying to not have to be on the streets. And then I showed y'all that I got the news that Uber that they rejected my application, and because of the fake criminal charges, and I'm pretty sure that I would be rejected from other jobs too. So with the dilemma with jobs and stuff, if they don't allow you to have a bag to your job, I don't have anywhere where I could put a bag and to put my bags. Excuse me. I don't have anywhere to put my bags if I had a job. And then I'm just not mentally strong enough to deal with being workplace mobbed. And then if they have a uniform that's either black t-shirt or black, what do you call that? Black polo shirt and black slacks and sometimes a belt and black socks and black non-slip shoes. You know, how am I going to get that? You know, and it's like I'm being hindered from having any job because of the fake criminal charges in court because of being illegally swatted. And so many people want to play God and side with evil and think it's right. But like fake Damnesia kept suppressing, he kept illegally suppressing my posts all day yesterday. And then I realized that fake Cynthia Burns, Cinny, you know, is still making obsessive hate videos, and others too. So it's like, what did I do to her? That she got this never-ending, bloodthirsty, fake wannabe revenge. And they have had certain professed targeted individuals that sell out and become a perp and start gang stalking and harassing, and I have done nothing to them at all. And they are vibrating my entire body right now. But yeah, so if I can't get a job, then I can't really get permanent housing. And just like fake, you know, criminal records from being illegally swatted, if that's preventing me from getting jobs, that's preventing me from getting a place to live, permanent housing. So I have to be forced to live like this, to switch back and forth between hotel and home, I mean on the streets. And the streets and the shelters are dangerous. Certain people say the shelters are more dangerous than the streets, but I'm wrongfully banned from the shelters. Where the hell am I supposed to go? And people want me to just shut up and ignore everything and do not react and just take the abuse. And just accept that they're gonna keep doing it, and that that they're gonna keep stalking and harassing, and that there's nothing you can do. But I'm criminalized for trying to defend myself and fight back. I'm sitting here fighting to just have peace, quiet, and tranquility, and to survive. Survive. I mean, if there was a way I can earn my own income with a minimum of $150 a day, you know, or more, you know, and pay for my own hotel or whatever, since I can't stay anywhere for long or permanently, I can't work anywhere for long or permanently, and then people falsely accuse me of having a fetish for living this way. It's like they falsely assume that I'm parasitical and predatory, and that I just, you know, that I just that I just want to live this sorry life. and that they have this fake opinion that I'm not trying to better myself. But when I make attempts at trying to at self improvement, they block everything. It's like that's like if the narcissists or gang stalkers, if they find ways to hinder you from getting a shower or a bath to take, but then they lie and say you like to be nasty, you like to be dirty, you like to stink, when it's they want this for you. They're hindering and suppressing me, and they think the only way I deserve employment or even self-employment or housing is for me to sell out, lose my soul, and join the cult. And people putting pressure on me to get a job and housing now, and then falsely assume that I mean, I'm trying to, like, I've tried the best way I know how. And they think that I should fault myself every time I'm workplace mobbed off the job or mobbed out of my, place of residence or whatever. And people falsely assume that I enjoy being homeless and helpless. I have probably like 14, I think 14 ebooks, and probably, definitely over 300, I'm sorry, over 275, probably almost 300, or maybe about 300 by now, of short stories over the span of 5 years, and I earn very little. They've been suppressing me and causing me to earn less on YouTube, but if I can live stream, I can earn more. And that's less I have to ask for. They don't want me earning anything. They're trying to destroy and murder me. And for abusive narcs and perps and fake TI perps that narcissistically lecture me and think that I choose this life and that I'm just making excuses. And they want to narcissistically lecture me about learned helplessness. I've tried everything that I know how, the best way I know how. And then they tell me I have to take this abuse. I have to tolerate it. So, thanks for letting me vent for a bit. And, yes, about just almost like, it's 12:59, almost 1 o'clock. And, people try to make it like getting out of my situation is easier than I think, and that I'm the one using stuff as an excuse and using it as a crutch. And that's not the case. Like, they prevent me from working and then tell me, go get off your fat ass and go get a job. They keep suppressing me. And making me feel bad or making me feel like a burden. Excuse me. So, but, yeah, they have so many people that's If you don't know about gang stalking, shut the hell up. And stop judging what you think you see. But you know, when they're hitting me with weapons and squeezing my organs, and people want to tell me go to the hospital, I'm like, shut the hell up, dummy. Excuse me. And yesterday, I was near the aquarium, and they had a elderly black. He looked like elderly but able-bodied black. He looked like a Freemason, and he was wearing a blue shirt and I think a blue polo shirt and I think blue pants. And he had his phone aimed, like pretending like he had a fake phone conversation. He walked such close distance by me, and I forgot what directed energy attack happened to me. But then, like a few steps walking away from me, he magically ended the fake phone conversation, and then the attack stopped. I don't think it was the organ squeezing, but it was something else. But they took a small spot in the back of my head and kept on vibrating, like on the back right side of my head, somewhere up in this area, and they kept vibrating this spot on the back of my head, you know, all day yesterday, and I think the day before also. So I don't even know what hotel I could go to. This is the hotel that definitely be like damn near $150 per night on the weekends, especially, you know. So I haven't really checked the hotel prices, but I don't know where I could go, and it's not even guaranteed for me to get help, you know. But I don't know if after breakfast, if I can live stream to raise more funds, if I can try to check to see how much I need help with. And in the meantime, you know, as I said, if they illegally swatting me and I can't get a job because of fake criminal charges, and I can't get housing for the same reason, and then they have my life at risk with attacking me on the streets or sending perps to come and trigger me and also attack me on the streets, you know. Excuse me. And then keep getting me wrongfully banned from places. How, if you sold your soul to the devil, how you gonna condemn me about bad behavior? And for me to be wrongfully banned from Best Western Bayou Inn and not even told a reason why. I'm telling y'all, they are trying to murder me. And then for my explanations, people act like they're not trying to hear my explanations, or they don't believe or take me seriously, or won't, they militantly will not listen to me. And it's freaking frustrating. So if I say that I can't do this or I can't deal with this because of it being related to my disability, and then you say that I'm making excuses, and then putting more pressure on me to manipulate for me to give up, or manipulate for me to end up wanting to give up, because you're putting too much damn pressure on me. You know, but there is no one that I could deal with or talk to help me, um, you know, get those fake criminal charges dropped. And for the fake TI perps and regular perps to say stuff like, I hope they throw the book at her. They're saying that they hope that the judge would throw the book at me for stuff I didn't do, that I'm not guilty of. I'm being wrongfully permanently banned from hotels and stuff for stuff I didn't do or for nothing. And certain stalkers and fake TI perps too, making threats to come down here to New Orleans just to perp and harass, or they making threats to come down to New Orleans to murder me. And the way they just gossip all day and meddle in my business. But I'm gonna get off here. I just needed to vent, but I need any and all the help I could get. I mean, as I said yesterday, I just felt hated, felt unloved, unwanted, unappreciated. Unappreciated, you know. And they kept suppressing my post all day. But I love y'all. I'm going to get off here.